Hello guys, you are watching Bounty News channel. Today you will find a very interesting video that affects the problem of modern advertising on the internet, and also a product that seeks to solve all these problems. So there you go, the market problem. I think many of you have noticed that advertising has recently become very much on the internet, but the saddest of all of this is that it has become a bit obsessive and not interesting, and all because it doesn't meet all our requirements and wishes. In fact, this problem is very common and many are already beginning to irritate. However, the problem is not that bad advertising is broadcast everywhere, but that advertising companies are not tuned to their client. They just don't know about you anything, just assumed up and under the total mess of potential customers, hoping to hit the bull's eye. That subsequently leads to a negative attitude on the part of the consumer and financial losses on the part of the company, which actively distributes its advertising through intermediaries on the internet. But despite all these shortcomings of the internet advertising, it still doesn't stand still and grows from year to year in leaps and bounds. Only in recent years, it has exceeded the total budget of television advertising, which is considered a historic moment. Many experts believe that in 2021 the total turnover of advertising will reach more than 600 billion USD. And I want to tell you, not enough, but that's not what we are talking about. To solve the current situation in the world of online advertising, as well as to protect a businessman from senseless waste of their capital, a team of specialists has developed a unique product based on blockchain. What is this product and what it has features that suggest to learn next? The product which will be discussed today is called Ubex. This development is an advertising exchange which can simultaneously interact with businessmen who want to place their advertising company and private traders, on whose resources it will be broadcast. To all the conditions of the transaction were carried out quickly and, most importantly, efficiently and transparently. The product developers intend to use smart contracts to conduct all transactions within the framework of the platform. But there is more. Thanks to the modern blockchain technology, the developers managed to create the world's first decentralized platform adapted for internet advertising, with the help of which all market participants will remain in the black. About word classes there is a speech, now I will tell. As I said earlier, the most striking problem of the user is annoying and aggressive advertising, which constantly persists him and doesn't meet his interests and desired requirements. To change this rigid course of events, the creators of Ubex have developed AI technology that will analyze each user as well as create a portrait of a potential customer and identify his true tastes and interests. Once AI has determined the range of interest of the user, he will begin to come across on various sites, advertising announcements that he may be most interesting. This approach will allow the user to get exactly the advertising that can be useful to him, and businessmen will start receiving real customers, not empty clicks from uninterested people. That's such a simple way Ubex developers intend to restore the balance and equal relations between users, potential customers, and businessmen, whose capital depends on the number of buyers which appear after viewing the advertisement. How it works? In fact, everything is simple, elementary. What makes me very happy, as you can see, that the creators of Ubex have made a lot of effort to get a resource convenient and at the same time simple for all participants of the platform. To submit your ad, you need to go to Ubex, choose a suitable resource for you on which you want to place your ad. After that, a smart contract is concluded between you and the owner of the internet page, which prescribes all the terms of the transaction. After that, the advertisement appears on the resource at the time for which it was specified. That's all. This is how easily and simply you can adjust and monitor the entire chain of actions. Monitor its efficiency and safety. Ubex tokens. All operations within the product will be carried out with the participant of the local Ubex token. This token was developed on the basis of Ethereum, with the help of which the product developers intend to settle all the relationships between the parties within Ubex. The initial cost of one Ubex is equal to 0.00001 Ethereum. These tokens can be purchased using such popular cryptocurrencies as Ethereum, LTC, BTC. In total, the development team plans to collect 24,000 Ethereum. The distribution of tokens after the ICO will look as follows: 15% team and advisors, 10% reserve, 72% distributed to community, 3% bounty campaign. In conclusion, I would like to draw your attention to the fact that the product was developed by a team of first-class specialists who clearly know and understand what they had to work with to achieve such outstanding results, offering the world its innovative product in the field of advertising. I believe that Ubex can really compete for its place in the sun and make an excellent competition to all available traditional advertising platforms. At the same time, they guarantee the users full transparency, reliability and security. But before you take an active part in the development of the product, I recommend you to study in more detail all its official sources, as well as get acquainted with the technical documentation on the main site of Ubex. All links I put under my video. Thank you for your attention.